Hey guys, Elizabeth here, and today we're making a tutorial video. I know that I'm just rushing into making a new video and not doing an update video like where I've been and stuff like that, because not everybody's on the Discord, so they don't know what's been going on with my life and stuff like that. But I will make an update video to catch you guys up on that kind of stuff if you are interested in that. But a lot of you aren't interested in that stuff, so might as well get back to the tutorial. Now today, I'm going to be teaching you how to make YouTube videos with, screenshots from Gacha Club. Might not look like it right now, but first you need an audio. So I've picked this video. This is the one I want to make today, so.
It's actually really good garlic bread. Garlic bread is my favorite food. I could honestly eat it for every meal. Or just eat it all the time without even stopping.
And, bread. So, what you want to do, this works for pretty much every YouTube video, but it won't download the video, so don't get your hopes up. It's just going to download the audio. So, whatever's in it, whether the person has like a unique outro video sound, this, that, blah, 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 you can use it. Though, be careful because there are chances of there being copyright claims. If you do not post continuously every day with copyright claims, you should be okay and not get a copyright strike. Like, if you post a video and it gets a copyright strike, or gets copyrighted, I would wait for at least 3 days before posting another one for copyright. I haven't got a copyright strike yet, so it works for me, but I can't guarantee that it's going to work for everyone. So I can't tell you to stand by this method, but it seems to work. So you can also use your own audio, like you could talk, record your voice, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Anyway, so you come up here and you copy your URL. Well, you can also do the share and copy here. But then you go to Google and you search in YouTube Shark Converter, and it should be the one on the top. But I'll leave a link in the description below, so you won't have to do all the Googling. It should be here. It should work. If not, just Google it. It should look like this when you open it. If it doesn't, don't use it. So then you just paste your URL into the thing, and you convert it. It should take a few seconds, not seconds, but like, it won't take long. Depending on your video, if you try to get like 3-hour long background music, it might take a while. So just, little bits here and there. If something pops up afterwards, like if it takes you to another page, do not click on anything, just exit out of that page, and it should start downloading immediately. And when it shows up at the bottom, you've got it. It shouldn't take that long. Mine's always taken like a minute at most. So you see it's here. Your audio will be in your downloads folder in your file explorer. So it's right here. So what I do before I start any project, I go to my pictures folder in my file explorer, and I make a new folder. I didn't make this one. It just popped up because of my webcam, but it shouldn't matter. I'm gonna be in here, and every screenshot I take is gonna be forwarded. It still sounds weird, but I'm gonna go with it. It's gonna be moved to this folder, so it's just gonna be quick, easy, blah blah blah. Anyway, so you've got your audio, you've got your folder, and all you need is your screenshots. And then when it opens, you just make it big. And you're thinking, Elizabeth, it's not full screen. There's things at the bottom bar, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll show you how to do that. That's what was open in my other tab. I'll leave this in the link below, or I'll leave a link for this in the description below. God, I'm so rusty. And you'll just download it. It'll be in your downloads folder. I would move it to my desktop. That's where mine is. I think it's just in its own folder. I don't think it. Yeah, it's in its own folder. So don't put it in there with Gacha Club. I'm sure you could, but I don't recommend it. I'm not gonna show you how to download this today. If you want, I can make a video on how to download this. It's quick, easy, simple. Then when you have this, you just open that up, and it's gonna show you this. Well, I'm not sure if it'll have the folder. I don't remember. It's been a long time. But if it's not just a folder, it should just be this icon. You'll open it, and it'll show you all this stuff. I don't know why calculator's on there, but whatever. We're just going to press refresh, click on Gacha Club, and full screen. Okay? Then you can exit out of it. It doesn't matter. Then when you open this up, full screen. Now the problem with mine is there's big black bars between here. So all my screenshots are gonna have the black bar. So every screenshot I have, doesn't matter how many there are, I have to crop them. And just hope that, one, when you take screenshots, they don't, you don't cut anything off. And then two, when you're cropping them, they're all the even size and it doesn't mess it up. So perks to having the wrong size monitor. So then, now that you have this, we're just gonna have her or whatever. Then we're gonna go to our home thing. I have my snipping tool already saved to my start thing, so I don't have to go all the way to the bottom. But I'll show you how to find it. It'll be in your Windows accessories, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, snipping tool. You'll open your snipping tool, and it'll show up here. I would normally pull it to the other side, but it really doesn't matter. Well, let's go to the studio. There. So now that we're at the studio, you need your screenshots. So you're gonna press View. So there's nothing on the screen. Then, if you don't have a double monitor like me, where you can go over here, press New, blah blah blah, you're gonna press Start. So all this stuff pops up, and grab your snipping tool. Then press New. If this stuff shows up at the bottom, then you need to refresh it, press New again, and then it should disappear. And then you go to the top right corner, drag all the way to the bottom, and there you go. You got your screenshot. You're gonna go press Save, go to the folder you've designated for, and what I do to keep it all fluid and stuff, you can name every screenshot you want individually. I do not care. But there's no real method to do it, but what I do is I just number them. Put them in order. Do 1, 2, 3. It's easy, it's simple, it keeps it, keeps it in your head, okay? So now you have your screenshots and you should be ready to edit. But if you're like me and have the wrong size monitor, you have a lot of editing to do, because if you see here, I've got the black borders and I don't want that because it makes the video look weird in YouTube. So I go to Pixlr and I open this thing and I get a picture that is the rough size that I need it to be, 1280 by 720. You could probably also open any picture and just change your canvas size to 1280 by 720 before you start. But before, you know, I get too in depth with anything, I add all of my layer or my screenshots for my video. Just when you're up here, hold and drag all the way across with your left mouse button and just open. And it'll take a minute. Let them all load in. And as you can see, the black border or whatever was cut out because it's precisely what the size it needs to be. And if you have a lot more screenshots, like if you're making a movie or a music video and you have like 500 and something screenshots like I have before, I would do it one by one and gradually delete it, because if not, Pixlr's gonna lag. I'll also have the description for this down in the description below, so if you want to go check that out or need to check it out, it'll be here. Okay, let me go make sure that was the last. Yep, 16 is the last frame. Now, to make me feel better, you can delete this this background picture. Just right click and delete layer. So then you want to come all the way to the top and gradually, one by one, unselect each box. Because the box shows you which ones are, at the top or in whatever. So you're going to go to File, Save, make sure this is pulled all the way over. Click this until everything's blue, and then just name it 1. Or whatever you want to name it. Because then it's going to go into your downloads folder in the File Explorer. And I just make a folder in the downloads and put them all in it and take from there. I also remembered while making the screenshots, there are a few that I want to zoom in and like edit the pose and stuff like that. Well, not really the pose, but the zoom in on some of the scenes, like this one. I want to zoom in on my face. So since I'm already on here, I can just zoom out and pull it in so I know exactly the size I need it instead of having to edit later. Now, like I said, when you're done editing all that stuff, you just go to your downloads, make a folder, and then move all of your pictures into that folder. You don't really have to. This is personal preference. It's just what I do. We have our audio and our screenshots. Now we just edit it. Now, I edit it with Shotcut. Now, it might be easier with other stuff, but I really like it. It's free. It's easy. I feel like I'm a hardcore, like, editor because there's a lot of stuff you can do, like, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like those little dots in between where you can make like a transition kind of thing. Anyway, I'm gonna name this 13. Nothing in particular. I'll name it later. And then we want to go to playlists and to open a specific size folder. I'm gonna go to that same picture I used for making the cropping the screenshots, but you don't have to. If you didn't crop your screenshots, it's still good to have this picture, because when you're in Shotcut, it automatically makes the screen the size you need. I do this on every video, even videos of just me playing games. It's easy to just let myself know how big the thing needs to be. Then you need to go go to your folder with all your screenshots, and if you cropped them, all your cropped screenshots, and then you can just drag and open. And it might take a second, but since we don't have that many, it won't take that long. And then if you want, you can just remove the first one because you've already got the size you need. So then down here at the bottom, you're going to right click, add video track, add audio track, which I almost forgot. You do need the audio. So you can bring your audio down, and I bring it further than it needs to be, so when I'm editing it's easier to start. So then you're gonna bring your, I accidentally brought the first one down. Okay, so then you're gonna bring your first one down here, and you don't really necessarily have to bring it big, but it helps me editing. And I right click the yellow spot in front of it and press remove. And I add a little bit of a shadow. So when it starts off, it'll fade from black, like that. So then we bring the second screenshot and then we pull it, right click, remove the yellow. Okay, so then this is where it starts talking. So you can come here, pull down, and I double click this to know exactly where to bring it. There we go. Let's see if the audio starts there. Oh my god, cat, quit jumping on my desk.
It's actually...
Okay, so now it's basically more like cutting and cropping and all kinds of stuff just to make it feel your own. Here's how I did it. So when you're done editing, you're going to go up here to this export, and then it'll say export file. Name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it that because I'm going to change the name when I post it to YouTube. Save. And right here it'll say your percentage, and it'll show you that. 10% already. Sometimes it'll take longer, like I've had some Sims videos, and definitely the coloring videos that I've edited take hours. But Gacha Club videos shouldn't take that long unless you have a ton of screenshots, because every little thing you do is gonna slow down the process, you know? I mean, if it's not a very big video, it's just gonna be like a little clip and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, there you go. But then if it's like a mini movie or something and it has like over 1,000 little things that you have to add, like cups or sound effects, cuts, blah blah blah, it will slow it down, but it shouldn't take that long. If you want to get into YouTube, you're gonna have to be patient. So now that we have our video, we can go watch it to make sure nothing's wrong, because sometimes videos just are corrupted and you're gonna have to go export it again or edit it, or you didn't realize something didn't work while editing and you'll have to go redo the whole thing all over again. I've had it happen. So I'm gonna go watch that and then I'll show you how to post it on YouTube. Okay, so now that you're on your channel and you're ready to post your video, like you've got your thumbnail, you've got it edited, you're ready to go. You can either click here and go to upload video, but I just prefer this way. You can click your little icon and then go to YouTube Studio. Then you go to create. Same deal, same method. So then you go and get your video and, you know, select the file. And once it uploads, you just name it whatever you want. What do I want to name it? Bread makes you fat. And then you go and get your thumbnail. When it loads, it should be right here. Put a little description if you want. Okay. Then I personally would add my, you know, details. Then you go do all this kind of stuff. And you can do whatever you want for this part. I just do gaming because then it lets me allows me to connect Gacha Club to the video. Gacha Club 2020. Then once you have your video all mapped out and everything, you go to the next thing. If your video is, I believe, 26 seconds or longer, you can add an end card, and I suggest doing it. I don't know if it really helps, but it's nice to do, and it feels more professional, so. Well, apparently I made the video too long. In my OCD, normally I would delete it, go edit it again, and then upload, but I'm kind of lazy today. So then you save it, go to next, no issues, no copyright, see, do public or whatever you prefer to do, then publish. See, and there you go. And to make sure everything works and everything's okay, I would go and click the view on YouTube.
It's actually a really good garlic bread. Garlic bread is my favorite food.
And there you go. You got a video on YouTube. I hope this helped. If there was bits and pieces that were in the video that weren't very explained well, because I'm not very good at explaining apparently. If there were parts that you want me to thoroughly explain more, I will be happy to do so. We have a new series. Called Gacha Club, how to make on YouTube videos, something like that. It'll be linked in the description below. Also probably in the end card. But I will go in depth in Shotcut. I will go in more depth of the audio, thumbnail making, stuff like that. I'll get all that stuff down for you in the series, in the playlist. But if there's something that you need sooner, would like me to explain first, comment below. I will be happy to do so. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video, so if you like the video, leave a like, share, and comment. We have a Discord, which is obviously linked in the description below. Go check it out. We have shout-out giveaways, where if you enter the giveaway, I will do a shout-out at the end of every video. Also, if you're one of the first few people who enter the shout-out giveaways, I will do a review on your channel, which is basically giving you free publicity or advertising your channel. I'll check it out. I'll give you some tips if you're a smaller channel, you know, just give a feel. I'm not a professional at this. I'm not perfect, but I will give you some tips here and there. Also, we have polls and stuff like that. Just go check it out. It's a great time. We also have an Instagram, but I don't really post on there anymore, so there's that. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye!